Was it good? Oh my god. Yeah, I'd say it was good. So Kepler has been very interesting. Yesterday morning and then yesterday evening, because we were gone all day, so those are the only times we saw him. And this morning too. He seems more energetic than he has been since we moved here. And I know that that's kind of a wild statement, but after he got on the prescription food and the prednisone, which is right at the time that we did move, he did seem a little not like his usual self, a little lethargic. He lost a lot of his appetite because it used to be that he would beg me for food like 30 minutes before he was supposed to eat. And that kind of stopped happening. It was I who needed to tell him to eat. And, just in general, he was just a little more lethargic than he had been. But, he was eating and stuff, so it was fine. And since we've made this change to the rabbit, just in the last few days, he seems a lot different. To the point where it's really strange to me, and I'm not exactly sure why it's so different, but I have no idea. We're going to continue to monitor him, but all I know is that he's really loving the food, and he seems more energetic than he's been, and he has more of an appetite than he's had, and all of those are very good things. Cool. Next month when we see the vet, we'll ask a bunch of questions, because I've written all this down because I'm super curious, but we'll find out then. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tuesday. Got up this morning, did breakfast stream, promptly went back to bed. Very tired, always tired the day after traveling back to Myrtle Beach, but I'm up now. I need to eat some lunch and try to continue to push forward through this day. I've been getting close to getting vlogs cut up, and I really want to just keep pushing hard on that because I'm really close to succeeding. So with any luck, I'll have more to show for myself by the end of the day. So if you missed yesterday's vlog, you may have missed this thing that I found at Player's Choice yesterday. This is Your Shape featuring Jenny McCarthy with a motion tracking camera. Now this is a game that I picked up a long time ago, but I didn't know that it came with an accessory when bought like completely new in box. And this was exciting to me because I actually really like video game accessories, especially stuff that is like really strange and niche. A lot of times people think of things like the e-reader, which is strange and is niche. But this, in my opinion, is, well, maybe less strange, but certainly far more niche. I was curious about this camera because I was like, I've never seen this camera before. We have the entire Wii collection. Like, we have all the North American titles, but I was like, I've never heard of the camera. And admittedly, I haven't spent a lot of time just seeking out every single Wii accessory. But when I saw this, I was like, that's really strange. And I wonder what other games support it, because I wouldn't be completely surprised to find out that this was the only game that ever supported such a thing. But it's not. There was apparently one other game that supported this, and that is another Ubisoft title, because of course, and it's Racket Sports. And the interesting thing about this is that it doesn't advertise it on the front at all, and on the back, there's no icon in the top right like you would expect there to be for, accessories. Instead, in tiny print, it just says, game playable with the Ubisoft motion tracking camera. And then it says, camera is not available separately, which means, apparently, that Racket Sports probably also originally came in a package like this, and they weren't selling this independently. That would be my guess, because otherwise, why would they write that on the box? So this has led me to decide that in addition to having all of the Wii games listed on our video game collection list, that I should probably also list video game accessories. And it's not something that I'm planning to do like for every system, at least not right now, because it's going to take some time. Partially because we have a lot of stuff, and then partially because we're still unpacking. And all of those video game accessories, or at least most of them, are with all of the game controllers, and those are still packed away. So we're expecting to get the rest of the bookcases this week. And when we get those and we put those up, we can kind of start to get some of the video game controllers and accessories out of the boxes. So I'm just going to tell you now, I'm going to start putting that stuff on the video game collection page, but it may take me, let's just give it a few weeks. Give me a few weeks before it's like completely up to date. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff for Wii, because like there's plenty of accessories that don't even do anything, right? Like the Wii wheel would essentially be considered an accessory, but those aren't very exciting to me. Things that literally affect the game itself are exciting. This is exciting. We also recently, I guess it wasn't super recent, it was a few months ago, but we found a Wii Speak, which we did not have, and this might be brand new. I don't know. So, you know, we have that. They also made like a skateboard for one or two of the Tony Hawk games. Obviously, like Guitar Hero and Rock Band are on the Wii, so there's an entire set of instruments. DJ Hero is on the Wii, so you have like the little turntable and everything. And actually, we have most of all of that stuff. Again, I don't know where it is. It's still packed away, but we have a lot of that stuff. The base for the Skylanders, like that all counts as accessories too. But this has really caused me to, I mean, one, want to list all of that stuff so I can keep track of what we do have. But then number two, research it a little bit. So I'm going to be looking into it on my own to see if there's any other like really weird accessories, even if it's not for North American titles. I'm just curious about it. But if you know of something that's particularly interesting, let me know in the comments. And it could be either thing. It could be something that affects gameplay, or it could be something that is just a device that the controller slips into. Let's say a baby. That's a real product. There's a babysitting game. The controller goes into the baby. Then you just hold the baby. We have that. We have the baby, by the way. Again, I don't know where it is. I think it's still in a box in the dining room, but we will get the baby at some point. But yeah, if you know of anything that's particularly interesting, you know, feel free to mention it. And we may have it, we may not, but I will certainly look into it. And, you know, on my own, I'm going to be trying to do a little research on the Wii accessories, because I just think it's kind of wild that we managed to get all the games, and in the process, I didn't even know that this existed. And if I didn't know that this existed, I'd say that there's a pretty good possibility that there's some other stuff that I don't know about too. So I would like to try and learn if I can. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?